Hi, I'm Chef Gail Sokol and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making a Boozy cherry sauce. That's right, it's going to have a little kirschwasser, which means basically cherry water in German. It is a cherry liqueur. You can get any brand you want, and it's going to sort of give a little bit of a kick, but it's great in between layer of cake, like 2 chocolate cake layers. You can put this cherry filling inside. It's a sauce, it's a filling, and it's thick, so you can thin it out with water afterwards if you want and serve it over an ice cream sundae. You could put it into a pie shell as a tart, so that it's got so many different ways that you can use this beautiful, beautiful cherry sauce. And I like to use canned cherries. If you want to use fresh, you can, but I want the juice from the can. So I have about a 15-ounce can of dark sweet cherries, and they're in a syrup. I've taken them out, saved half a cup of the syrup, and then I've cut them in half. All right, and I set them aside. In my saucepan, I'm going to put my half a cup of cherry juice. You can see how beautiful and dark and sweet that is. If you tasted it, it would be sweet. 4 teaspoons of cornstarch. All right. And then 1/3 cup, you heard me, 1/3 cup of my cherry liqueur, my kirschwasser. I'm going to pour that right in. And you might say, well, you know, you're bringing it to a boil. Won't this actually cook out the alcohol? Well, there's so much alcohol in this sauce or filling that you will cook out a little. I cannot lie, but it's got so much in it. Oh, I'm getting a little bit overcome by the fumes of the beautiful cherry liqueur. But you will have just like a little zing, a little something extra, a little je ne sais quoi. If you would like it very boozy, add the kirschwasser or the cherry liqueur after it gets off the heat. You're going to bring this to a boil. Cornstarch is a great thickening agent. And you want to make sure that the cornstarch and the liquid of whatever it's in our case, the cherry juice and the kirschwasser, it's going to come to a complete boil. You want it to get to a rolling boil, and it's going to get nice and thick. And it already is. So I want to show you. You can see how thick it got. It was very thin before. And it's beautiful. We're going to take it off the heat. I'm going to take a little, I'm going to put it right here, and it is beautiful. And now I'm going to add my cherries and change from my whisk to my rubber spatula, and I'm just going to fold that in. And of course, it's quite hot now, so I'm going to pour it into a bowl, and then I'm going to allow it to cool and chill it. And this will keep up to a week in your refrigerator. Oh, it's gorgeous. And I can smell the kirschwasser, I can smell it. But if, like I said, if you don't want it to be that boozy, add it now. You would add it with the cherries. And I am actually going to take a piece of plastic wrap and lay it over the surface. Because when I thicken this sauce, I don't want it to form a skin. So I'm actually going to put the plastic wrap directly on the sauce itself. And you do this when you make pastry creams or puddings. You really don't want that skin to form on the top. So you can see I have it just laying on the top. I'm going to let this cool down for about 10 minutes. I'm going to put it in my fridge. That's it. Super easy boozy cherry sauce. So use it for whatever you want. Be creative. And I'd love to hear from you how you used it. That would be fabulous. So look up for some upcoming recipes and videos that I will be using it. So I hope you become a subscriber. I hope you get boozy cherry sauced, and I'll see you next time.